Perspective is one of the most powerful tools we have, not just as creators, but as humans. Your perspective can shape your reality because you can choose to see opportunity in chaos. You can choose to see growth in discomfort. Nobody is perfect, but you can choose to look at your past not with regret, but with respect for how far you've come. Every single morning when you wake up, you should ask yourself, what perspective am I choosing today? You don't always want to be the smartest one in the room because then you won't learn anything. Change your perspective and think about how you can learn from everyone. There's a lot to be said about perspective because to each their own, but that's beautiful in itself. Be open-minded in conversation. Give a compliment to a random stranger, you might make their day. But it's also important to not believe everything you see. You might be looking at it from the wrong perspective. Let's take this painting for example. It was made in 1958 by French art. I'm just playing. That's a condensation from a Glad container. I think you get what I'm trying to say. Just because I say it's true and it looks true doesn't mean it is true. As humans, we yearn to know how the world works. So our brains recognize patterns and use shortcuts to fill in information. But that can sometimes lead to a lack of context. It's very rare for someone to have every side of the story. That's why it's important to be aware of what you're consuming every day. I feel like a lot of people nowadays fall victim to looking at life through only one perspective. For example, if all you intake is negative energy, what would your output be? On the contrary, if you intake positive energy, then that's your output. It's a very simple concept, but people tend to overlook it. As much as you don't want to believe it, you reflect what you consume. So make good life decisions, maintain healthy relationships, and stay loyal to your friends and family. But that's just how I see it.